Alright, good morning. Welcome back to Casa.texpina. We're on build day number 163. It's Wednesday. That means Bali day. That means money. So, we got the labor crew here today. We are continuing with the rebar fabrication for the septic tank lid. So we're continuing to put a lid on that. We should be able to pour concrete sometime today. Painters are here. They're doing the thing with the body filling. Mr. Jojo is working on the front porch, putting up 2 more courses of stone cladding as per the engineer's direction, and our carpenters are inside working on the breakfast bar for the main kitchen. Yeah, so as all the other subcontractors show up on site, we will show you what everybody's working on. In the meantime, let's get started. As I mentioned in the intro, you guys are continuing to do the rebar fabrication for the whole deck lid on the septic tank here. Let's go take a look around into the back of the house. You hear the skill saw going. Mr. Alex, one of our carpenters, is cutting down the large sheets of plyboard as they continue to work on rebuilding the breakfast bar and associated cabinetry, countertop. Yeah, so that's the big push on today. They're going to try and get this breakfast bar rebuilt. Okay, and Mr. Wilson is out here skim coating the garage area. Okay, so the guys are still working on the rebar, starting to put some plastic and cement bags around the 3 cleanouts so that the concrete doesn't go down the hole or clog the top of the cleanouts. They are starting to connect all the wire ties on the rebars, and they will be putting spacers underneath. As you can see, there are a couple here already to hold the rebar up off of the floor of the corrugated steel down there. So, here's the concrete mixer over in the far corner. They're getting ready to start mixing concrete. We should be pouring here momentarily. All right, we got a great shot for before and after on the front porch posts as we're going from this height and we're adding 2 more courses of stonework to the after. 2 courses after, 2 courses before. So the rest of this will be painted, and then the light globes will go up here as well, so the front porch lights. All right, game. First batch of concrete going in the hole. We'll start in the far corner and work our way back. All right. just before lunch. My battery died on both of my cameras at the same time, both of them doing time lapse. The one that was doing the time lapse here expired, and so the guys were almost done. I think the last thing you saw was they were still finishing up a small patch here, so they've got it all filled in. The cleanouts are here. They're all covered in plastic, so it's got a light bit of cement on the top. They'll chip that out and give me room enough to be able to open them up. All right, so we had to do a little patchwork here. The engineer wanted the incoming pipes to be right at 6 meters apart, so that when they fit the faucet up to it, it'll be a direct fit. They don't have to do small attachments or elbows to get it to match the style of faucet and shower that they use here. Also had to move the drains. The engineer wanted the floor drains to be back up in the corners, out of the way of the normal floor space. So that means all of this area here is going to need to drain that way, so that that floor drain's usable once they start putting in the tile. Also moved the floor drain for the shower a little bit closer to the wall. Okay, let's go take a look at the hallway half bath. That's where Mr. Ben is in the dark working on the patch work. So he's going around and patching all the stuff that the plumbers broke trying to do their repairs. So they chip it out, and our labor crew goes back and does the patchwork. So let's look back here in the master bath as well, because they also made some repairs back here. They've already done some of the patchwork, not a lot. Okay, so same thing here. We made for the shower, made the hot and cold water supplies 6 inches apart, and same thing, moved the floor drain back to the far corner. That's where the engineer wanted it, and that's where the plumbers have moved their equipment. Coming out the front door, both of the front porch columns, additional stonework has been completed, so we are up to full height as far as the engineer has last instructed. Looking good. Nice view out of the front here. You know what I think makes the best view out here? That Texas star. And here on the north side of the house, in the cool shade, Mr. Wilson has chosen a good work spot in the shade all day. We're starting to do skim coat for the nail holes and the bottoms of the fiber cement board wall cladding. So this job's going to take a while. All right, that was quick. Our good labor crew, Mr. Willie, took care of the grab spots for the cleanouts. So the cleanout caps can be accessed, turned with fingers. Looks great. So they're going to let this cure, and once it's cured, they're going to come back and start cutting out the holes for the manhole, and we're going to use that for then they're going to start removing the forms from the inside, but that'll be at a later point, probably another couple days. We want to let this cure really well. We've got some tile samples in. These are going to be in the half bath upstairs, right in the media room. And then this is, where did these two go? You remember?
Jack and Jill.
The Jack and Jill bath. This one is for the garage out to the driveway. All right, a little bit, just a nice taste of the layout for the half bath upstairs, the half bath in the media room. And this layout for the Jack and Jill downstairs. We've got a little bit of light drizzle this afternoon. Been great weather the last couple days. This isn't bad, because looking back at the other side of the house, let's go look through. It's not big clouds, so this should pass over fairly quickly. Knock on wood, if I had some wood. Oh wait, where's the wood? Where's the wood? Oh yeah. So, knock on wood, this is gonna pass over quickly. So on this side, as it's raining outside, Mr. Allen is starting to mark out where the upper cabinets are gonna go around the inside of the kitchen. So we're gonna have 24-inch space from the top of the granite finish up to the bottom of the cabinet. Then it's going to drop down a little bit in the front. They're going to have the space here. Cabinet, 36-inch cabinetry, a 4-inch cornice, and then 3/4 plyboard across the top. And that's still only going to get us part way up inside. So we're going to have good tall cabinets with a lot of extra space on the top for Miss Emie to do some decorations, mood lighting, that kind of thing, ambient lighting. And then we're going to do the same thing over on this side, cabinetry up above this section, and a small short one over the top of the refrigerator, like we normally do in the States, where they got the refrigerator with the long cabinet down the side. All right, so that's where we're looking at. Hi, Miss Emie. That blew over nice and quickly. It was about a good 20 to 30 minutes, and the guys had found plenty of work to do inside, chipping upstairs in the media room. We had a good chance to go over a lot of small details with the engineer that'll come into play later, and more skim coating. Mr. Wilson and Mr. Willie are both skim coating, both in the pantry area and in the dirty kitchen. A lot of small things. Up here on the front, let's go ahead and walk back through real quick. Coming back through, Mr. Jojo is getting ready to put the caps on the top of our posts, same like we did for the fence posts out here. We're going to put those around the top edge of the fence post for the front porch. Talking about some inside work. You guys remember seeing some of the old wood planers? I used to see this in my dad and my granddad's toolkits. Just gonna shave it, call it a wood shaver or a planer. I'm just gonna make it all smooth. Yep, I'm gonna get it all smooth. Galing! It's yabba dabba do time. Engineers, they rang the bell, and the engineer's like, "Okay, I'll see you guys later." Oh, it's Bali Day. Oops. So, we did have a little bit of rain. It's still thunder booming, so we'll probably get a little bit more a little later. When it started raining, the guys started moving inside, found other jobs that needed to be done on the inside. You know, like I said earlier, skim coating, planing on the wood. I haven't seen that for years. I used to see my dad do that, and my mom's dad, my grandfather, was the one that actually taught him how to do that. He had those old tools. That was nice. Yeah, so the rest of this is still working. We'll continue tomorrow. If y'all, I hope y'all liked what you saw today. I was trying to capture both the lid being put on the septic tank and the kitchen breakfast bar being rebuilt. Both of those on time lapse. I'll find out when I get to editing here in a minute if it turned out the way I wanted it to. If not, this will probably get cut out anyway. If not, so if y'all like today's video, please give us a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more of these videos, hit the casa.texpina star right over here, and you'll be subscribed. Hit the bell icon just below the view screen, and you'll be notified of our next video upload for your viewing pleasure. So until we see you again tomorrow, have a great afternoon, and God bless.